badala utarushia watu links nini, then they come, they check you out, they leave. Hawakusaidii na anything. So that attitude is what works for content creation. Your people will find you. When I was just starting, so I'm seeing people having people on their channels, people collaborating and everything. And me, I ask someone for a collaboration and they say no. Why? Because they come to my content, there are no subscribers, there's nothing. There's no subscribers, there are no views. The content is there, but we are small. We are small in numbers and the views are also staggering, you know, they are not there. So whenever I asked, I think I asked like 2 people, and they let me down, and that really got to me, you know. And then one day I was watching Flacoraz, you know, and then I think someone was interviewing him, and then whoever was interviewing him asked, why don't you collaborate with people? And you know what he said? He said, let me grow my audience, then when I am big enough, then I'll start collaborating. I'm not refusing, but let me grow up, you know, grow my people first. And I think I learned so much from that. And then after that, I said, okay, fine. Now we are doing this. We are doing it on our own. We can do this, you know. But I remember there's a lady I asked for a collaboration. And she was okay, everything, she was just okay. Until it's time, we are going live. We are going live, and then she lets me down. That was painful. But as you grow, now people ask you for those collabos. Now people want to meet you. Now people want to relate with you. But then you get to a point where by now you also want to be choosy a little bit and see who can I work with, who can I not work with. You see? So it's just life. I think it's just life. To be honest, I am not judgmental. Okay, so number 1 is the approach. You know, there's a way someone can approach you and you're like, this person is serious. I mean, you won't ask me for you will not ask me for a collaboration and I'm looking at your channel and you're not even working. The last time you posted was 6 months. So for what? But in the real sense, it doesn't matter whether you have 20 subscribers or you have 100 subscribers, whether you have views or not. Me, I will collaborate as long as you're serious, you know what you're doing, and you're in this for the long run. I will collaborate. I just make time and we get it done. Because I know how it feels to be rejected because you are small. So I just want to make everyone feel good. So if there's anyone who wants to collaborate with me, I have 2 channels. Immigration, if you have ever traveled anywhere, and whatever you experience, you can come share it with me. Or if you want to go lifestyle and these ordinary things, you want to collaborate with me, then I put you on my 2nd channel. So there are options and more room for everyone. But judgment is for God. After doing YouTube for 2 years and 2 months, after I gave up so many times, but then I continued. After there was no money for so long, you know, money used to come and then I skipped 3 months, then money comes, then like 4 months I'm not getting money. But remember, during all this time, I am making content. I am telling you, ever since I started YouTube, ever since I started, there's no single week which has passed without me making content. There's a day I had to go to hospital for some procedure, and then the doctor tells me, okay, you need to come in this day. And I'm telling the doctor, okay, give me 1 week, then I'm coming in. I went back home, created content enough for 2 months. 2 months, I'm saying, 2 months, schedule them, then I'll go to the hospital, go through this process, and then I still have time to recover. By the time I'm recovered, these videos will be all out, and then I start doing it again. But then something just happened from nowhere. from literally nowhere, people just started watching my content. It's been like a miracle. I don't know what it is, but it's Akot TV YouTube channel is a miracle. Because from 5,000 subscribers, I stayed on 5,000 for quite some time. And then within no time, 6, and then 7. And then I'm not like a huge YouTuber or anything. Me, I'm just appreciating where I am right now. So 6, 7, 8, 9. So in 3 or 4 days, I'm hitting 1,000 subscribers. 2-3 days, 1,000 subscribers. And from that time, we are now 3 or 4 months on. It's people are just coming in. People are just coming in, and me, I just keep saying, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, for this. And then I noticed that every time I uploaded lifestyle videos on Akot TV, people would not watch. Then I was like, okay, because sometimes you just want to experience and just have fun. So because these people are not interested on this type of videos, I'm going to start another YouTube channel where I can have room to play. So I put in, being a Akot YouTube channel, I put everything. I put lifestyle, cooking and everything. So I make 4 videos, and then on video number 5, something just happens. And 100,000, 120,000 views. And then I monetize this channel in 1 month, 2 weeks. And yeah, there's God. There's God. That's what I can say. There's God here. To be honest, what really helped me is the fact that, you know, I have a spouse who will never discourage me. He'll never tell me, oh, this thing is not happening or whatever, it's not working out. No, he'll just sit, but he may not do anything about it, but he'll just sit back there and watch. And I remember a few times I went back to him and I'm like, I feel like I'm giving up. And he would say, no, it's not your time yet. It's not your time yet. So just be patient, you know? So I think he has been my biggest support ever. And of course, my Akotlets. They've been amazing. They make my website. They manage a lot of things for me. I would say just by being a content creator, I have learned a lot. I have met so many people. I didn't know I could record and actually edit a video. And I have made so many connections from, you know, everywhere. I have friends literally everywhere. So if I was to travel to Nigeria today, I know I have friends there who will be eager to meet me. So YouTube has changed my life in so many different ways. Whom have I met, like, in person? There's one lady, and she's now like a sister to me. Not like, she's actually my sister. You know the sister you never had? I found sisterhood in this lady. Her name is Queen Atieno. I like calling her Sibia. I met with Sibia. It was actually a WhatsApp group, and then somehow we just connected. And then yes, she has a YouTube channel, I have a YouTube channel, and then we are both struggling, we are talking about our issues, laughing over them, and we just made some very special connection. And so one time when she was traveling to Kenya, she told me she was traveling, and I went and we met, and actually made a video about that. And it's been, there's no single day which can pass by without Sibi and I talking. Queen Atieno, her YouTube channel is called Queen Atieno. Sorry, am I advertising her? Okay, fine, okay. Yeah, but she is amazing. We have met and we talk every single day. Like if I don't hear from her for 2 days, I'm like, okay, what's going on? Yeah. And then there's another one also from Germany. She came, we met. And then there's another guy in Kisumu. No, where is he? In Kisii. His name is Dinasi Lawrence. I met him. So the progress is good. The progress is good. For some other places, you know, even if someone is your fan, you still have to be careful because this is the world, you know. You never know why someone is, you know, there are those people who will just be on your case. And then you're sitting, you're thinking, some girl was found in Mombasa in some hotel or someone. So sometimes that fear, you may want to just sit back, or you can choose to explore. I prefer the safety side of things. So hopefully, maybe in future could be more open to meet people. But I always, you see, even here, you saw who brought me. You just little extra care. Yeah. If someone tells you that there's no money in YouTube, they're lying to you. They are lying to you. Like, I'm telling you right now, I could go to Mombasa, okay? And remember, I'm not even a big YouTuber. Like, I'm not big. I am big in my own special ways. I know there are super big YouTubers. I'm telling you, anyone who tells you that there's no money in YouTube, they're lying to you. Because in YouTube, you make money when you're making the video. You still continue making money when you're on holiday, okay? When you're swimming, when others have gone to work and you're sleeping, your money is still rolling. So when you have 2 YouTube channels, then you have money from this side and you have money from this side, and then you're only allowed to have 1 AdSense, whatever. So you merge them together. And should you go an extra mile and have a website, then you can also monetize your website. And then you have 3 different sources of income. So like I said, anyone who tells you that there's no money on YouTube, they're lying to you. They're lying to you. There's hope. There's hope in YouTube. And if there's anyone outside there who is considering, or who has been thinking, or who is scared of starting YouTube, then maybe you're just being scared about earning money. But this is the best place to be. I mean, you become your own boss. No one is telling you, wake up, you have to make a video. No, it's hard work. You have to really work a lot. But at the same time, it pays. And you're also going to earn so many friends. And you're going to see so many places. Yeah, so there's money on YouTube. Well, what I can say is everyone's story is different. Everyone's journey on YouTube is going to be different. There are those who start and within very few days they just shoot up. There's one person who will just make 1 YouTube video and they're monetized, and so everyone's story is different. If you're in YouTube and you like what you're doing, YouTube calls for a lot of passion, because if you're not passionate about what you're doing, your audience will see. And people follow people. People don't follow your channel. People follow people. If I come to your YouTube channel and I'm seeing how you're presenting and I can actually tell that you're not there, we are not connecting, then you can't grow. So what you want to do is just love what you're doing. Be in that moment, okay? And don't give up. If you are not making it yet, your time is coming, okay? You cannot give up. You just keep going, you just keep going. And I think that is a phase that most of the YouTubers actually face. Everyone is always giving up. But if you don't give up, then you'll be rewarded. No hard work goes without being paid, that's for sure. You'll be rewarded. Imagine making videos, 1 video every day for the next 365 days. And then on the other side, you want to imagine for this 1 year, you didn't make any video. Can you see the difference? Yeah. So for 365 videos, I mean, even if someone doesn't like you, they will click on one of your videos. They will, you click in, you click out, you've given me a few seconds. We are working towards the watch time. Okay? So if you're struggling for the watch time, the biggest secret is just make videos. Make a lot of them, you'll get to your watch time. Yes. Face of a company. Well, you see, to start working with these companies, you need to start working with these companies, you need to have a big audience for you to get anything out of it, So I'm thinking, God willing, in the most near future, once I get to, hopefully, you guys subscribe. Once I get to 50,000, then I can approach For me, my audience for Akot TV would be colleges, schools, universities, scholarships, and something like that, you know. But I'm thinking right now, if I approach an institution, they want to come back to my channel and they're like, girl, you've not even gotten to 20,000. So what are we talking about? So you find that they will pay you, but they'll pay you little, tiny. So, and some of them will even tell you, go work on your stuff first, and then, so I want to avoid rejection.
So the numbers actually work for some people?
If you're a big YouTuber, then you can sit at a table and discuss. You know, you can negotiate about your money, but when you're small, they are going to make you do a lot of work for nothing in the end, because you cannot argue your worth. Why? Because of the numbers. But as soon as you hit 50,000 going up, then you should be able to get some reasonable deals. That's my thinking. So I've never... And then of course there's a lot of scammers. Oh, I'm who and who. I want to do collaboration. These ones from Instagram. Most of those are just... So I never look at them because they're just not real. Yeah, so I think collaboration for any content creator, you should not be in a hurry to get those deals. Just give yourself time, grow your audience, just grow, you know. You see, as you're making your content, you're also learning and you're also growing. So when you're somewhere up there and when you have to negotiate, you also have that confidence, you know. This is my card rate, this is how my channel is, this is what it is, and this is what I'm asking for. So even if you're asking for money and for some reward, you are asking when you know your worth. Yes. That's my thinking. Someone else may say, no, there are some companies, they would go for something small or what. But for me, I think I would give myself, I'd give myself time to grow a little more before I think of those collaborations. You know, if it was up to me, I would urge like all creators to come together, work together and support each other. But it's very hard for us to do that because there's always, you know, this thing of jealousy. If I'm getting more subscribers than you, then you're feeling bad about it. You want to vomit, you know. If I'm calling you, let's do a collab. You can't come because you think I am small. You know, so there's these little things that if people could overlook those ones and just open up and work with any content creator for that matter, we will all go far. You know, lift me, I lift you. But for us, I don't see that happening. You know, we are always like, we are competing. It's a competition. How many subscribers do you have today? Oh, I'm also checking. How many do you have? You know, and so I will not support you. I will come to your videos, click in and click out with the intention of just hurting your content, because as a content creator, I know if I click into one of your videos and then I do not watch it, I know it's hurting your watch time, but I still do it intentionally, you know? So you make a video, why I even stopped sending links, you'd make a video and then you send to your friends immediately. Then your friends come to watch. Then you look at, what they call it, viewer retention rate. You are at 1%. You're thinking, oh, but I sent it to my friends. But your friends are only coming, clicking in and clicking out. They don't care. They are hurting your channel literally. But what I saw outside there, content creators outside there, America, UK, and all these other places, those people have a special kind of togetherness. You see them working together, you see them collaborating, and then you're telling yourself, I wish we had something like this here for ourselves, you know? But I mean, what can you do? Everyone is like, I'll do it alone, I'll do it myself. I want to be better than so and so, I want to be better than so and so. But we are forgetting that the whole idea, it's not about who is better than who. We are creating content, you can't be me, I can't be you. So why not just accept all of us and work together? But if it's not happening, it's not happening. Maybe later in future, I don't know. But for now, the biggest problem you're having is the fact that we're not supporting each other. When you're doing YouTube, when you're more mature, then you have a purpose most of the time. You don't play. And many times you'll find that your content is educational, which makes a lot of sense. So to be honest, the struggle is the same for everyone, because you'll still have to sit down and record and then edit and then go through no subscribers and then subscriber 1, subscriber 2. People go through the same challenges, yeah? But then when you're still young, you'll still do something very brilliant. You'll do your lifestyle. You'll do your relationships. You're fighting online and people like watching that. So as you're breaking up, as you're divorcing, as you're doing all these things, people are watching you and you're making money. And as you're making your educational content, people are watching and you're making money. So the difference is the same, to be honest. Yeah. Well, I attended the Safaricom shorts thingy the other day. That's where we met, which is a plus. Thank you, YouTube. Okay. And then, of course, there's this WhatsApp groups that people create. I think I'm in 2 of those. I used to be in another one, but then I left because that group, there was no learning. There was no learning in there. So I left, but now I'm in 2. But then again, I'm part of YouTube Black Creators. We actually had a meeting the other day, 2 days ago at night. It was training, they do a lot of training, whatever, and there's these funds that you're supposed to apply, and then they'll check your channel and then see if you qualify, then you're given them. But for you to be in the platform one day as you're making your content and then you're consistent and everything is just running well, they just send you an email to ask you to join. And then that's when you accept and you just join the community. I mean, as much as we don't talk about it, but there's something about money, man. There's something about money. I didn't even know it was coming. That's the best part of it. I did not know it was coming. So there was no pressure for me. I was just making content and we are carrying on until I got that email. I was like, okay, so I can actually make money from this platform. Then I started taking YouTube very seriously, like very seriously. Akot TV. Akot TV is my #1 baby. For that channel, my business is to send people, I don't know. Sometimes I feel guilty for trying to send people outside. But my business is to send people to Canada, America, Australia, and the UK. So for those who want to go to those countries, I support them. So my content, that channel, Akot TV, is all about immigration and nothing else. And visas and passports, anything immigration. Okay, and then I also teach English, so I'll be doing more of English videos on that channel. And then on my second channel, which I started because people were not watching vlogs on this other channel, I started Being Akot. So on Being Akot, I post anything and everything, like whatever I think about. If I wake up in the morning and I feel like speaking into a camera, I just on my bed and I just speak through it and I just upload without thinking, what am I posting? Because when I had Akot TV only, I had to stop and think, this video, why am I posting it here? So that's why I ended up having 2 channels, but it was not like in my initial plan to have 2 channels, but I think fate just directed me to that direction, Akot TV and Being Akot. Yeah, I'm also on Instagram as I am Akot, and I'm not as active on Instagram, but I think if you focus on one platform and just do it well, and then something like Instagram, I'm using it mostly for communication. Because now on YouTube, you can't converse much unless people send you email. So Instagram is just another platform that my followers would come and find me there. And then we talk on a social level. So for Instagram, it's just, we're here. You can reach me here. You can see my pictures when I'm at the beach or wherever I am. You can see me eating my simple ugali and sukuma wiki for the evening. I take my pictures and put them there. But then when we are on YouTube, then that's serious business. And then of course I have my website, akottv.com, which I think looks very professional. People like it. So that's where we are. Yes. Which day of the week is today? I lose track of time. Today is Thursday, right? Yeah, if I wasn't doing what I'm doing, I would be in a classroom somewhere teaching. Yes, and having to write reports and working with some children who cannot just, yes. I think for teaching, I followed after my mother because my mom was a teacher. And so every time I had free time, when you close school, I would go to her school and help her out in her classroom. So I just got to love it, you know. Then growing up was like, okay, why not? Why not? I'm the only teacher in the family, I'm doing this. So I did a whole degree in it, and then another one, which university? University of Nottingham, international education, and I don't regret it. I think all that learning is why I could probably speak the way I'm speaking today, and it's really adding a lot to my YouTube channel. Yes. To be honest, number one, camera confidence. I still don't have it up to today. I know I may come out like someone who's very confident, but I struggle with it up to today. So when I'm starting a video for the first few minutes, I'll go, okay, this is happening. And then I settle in, you know? But I don't know whether it ever ends. I don't know whether it ever ends because every time I want to start a video, even coming here, I was really panicking, but now I have relaxed. I don't know. It's something that you just have to get used to it. About content, I can never really say that I did a video and then I did not like it because I take time to plan my content. Even if I'm going to vlog, 2 or 3 days before that, I have an outline. So I'm going to make this content and this is how it's going to flow. I think about how the title is going to look, how the title is going to be the title, and then I want to think about the thumbnail. I'm thinking about the colors. So I think about all these things before I record. And when I record, I hit it and I edit and we are done. Yeah. So unless I've made a video and then there's something, I lose the video, like, you know, accidentally, then you can record and then you lose the video, or you're editing and then the video just gets corrupted. But it's never, yeah, enough times. Yeah, but it's never about, oh, this video is never done well, because I take time, a lot of time to plan my videos. Yes. My biggest support, to be honest, my biggest support is my husband and my children. Those people are my pillar. I don't know what I could do without them. Like, any question, you know, there is sometimes you make content and something is happening to your website and you can't think. Sometimes I even forget which side is my right, which side is my left. These people have been there, you know, for the journey from the beginning, and they're still there, you know. So my family, I don't know what else I can say. They have been my biggest pillar ever. And then I mentioned there's this lady called Queen Atieno. She is another one. She's my family, you know. So I think when you have that as a content creator, then you'll be okay. You'll be okay because you have that support system. Every time you feel like you're getting tired, there's someone telling you your time is coming. You know, Mom, you can do it. Mom, you can do this. So we all need that support system. But if you don't have it, you can still make it, but you'll struggle so much before. Yeah, so sometimes it's better when you're struggling and comfortable at the same time. You see the difference? You're struggling, yes, you're really struggling, but you are comfortable. But when you're struggling and then there's no one, you need to have at least your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your husband, you know, just someone to support you when you feel like your energy is going down. Yes. And then, of course, my mother, wherever she is, I am what I am today because of her. My mother, may she rest in peace. Pandemic hit me hard. The pandemic hit me really hard because of my content. Remember, I started off as an immigration channel, 100%. And then when the pandemic hit, like it's like the pandemic was just coming to hit me. It just brought me down. Then I started bringing in some other different content. And my channel just went down until, and I never made any money. You'd have more people visiting if you're doing a lifestyle, or you're cooking in the kitchen, or you're showing us how to make your bed, or you're showing us workouts, whatever. For me, the pandemic just was finishing me. It was so hard. I never made any money. It was so stressful. And every time I tried to post a video, people would come for me. You're talking about Canada. How do you go to Canada when Canada is locked? And even where we are right now, we can't go anywhere. So what are you saying? You know? So pandemic hit me super hard. I never made any money. And then I started bringing in different types of content, which again made my channel to suffer even more. But after separating the content, now Akot TV is floating fairly well. And then being Akot, still a baby, that channel is just 2 months, 2 weeks now. Hustling there, but coming up slowly. Yeah, so the pandemic hit me real hard. And I never made any money. I never made any money. 2020, I didn't get nothing. I'm telling you, I moved from 50 subscribers per day to 1 subscriber in every 2 weeks. And then there's no money. For more than a year, more than 1 year, almost and a half, I was not making any money. But still, every week, I had to post a video. But now because my audience is for immigration, they are not watching these other videos of mine. And then I make a stop. Then I'm bringing immigration. Then this channel is just really struggling. And that also confuses YouTube, because YouTube is trying to understand what I'm doing. I'm so confused myself, and YouTube is also confused. So they're trying to recommend my videos, but they don't know where to send them. So my video is recommended to you. You're seeing a vlog, you come to my channel, immigration, you're like, I'm not staying here. So chaos, chaotic. But then I think I got to believe into this thing they talk about, niching down. That thing is very important. If you have one line, if you want to do anything else outside that, then start another channel. You know, I think it depends. It depends on the content you're making. Something like immigration is very serious, very technical, and people who come for immigration videos, they have a purpose. They're heading somewhere. Some of them are, you know, there's all these mixed feelings. So you don't want to see anything else. You just want to learn. So a channel like that, you cannot mix it with anything else, okay? But if you're a traveling channel, you can very easily travel and do lifestyle. And even you can add some workouts in there. But again, if you're doing workout and you want to make money out of it, and you want to establish yourself as a fitness trainer or something, then depending on your vision, then you want to just make your channel about fitness. So if I'm talking fitness, then I know I'm coming to you and I learn something and life continues. So again, I think people should look at their content in terms of what business they want to make out of it. Someone who does makeup, you are thinking of, in the most near future, you want to work with companies selling makeup, whatever, you can be an ambassador for them. So it all depends on the content you're making. But lifestyle, travel, if you want to do a bit of makeup, then you can do get ready with me, then you make little application here and there. So there's some niche you cannot mix with others, but there are some which you can easily just gel into all of them. So you guys, I feel so privileged to be here. Thank you for spending time with me, for watching me, for allowing me to join you here. So what I'm saying is, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe, okay? Like the video and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any of this amazing content from this channel, okay? And if you're watching me from Akot TV or wherever you know me from, please do not forget to subscribe, okay? This is such an amazing community, right? And if you need any more details about how else you can find, you know, people in charge of this channel, I think in the description below there's going to be more content or maybe more links that you can interact with, okay? But most importantly, remember to subscribe, because when you subscribe, that's when you're supporting a channel. And when you're here and you know me from somewhere else, you're just landing here now, please let them know that you are coming from Akot TV, okay? Then that will make the collaboration a success. Otherwise, I want to thank you guys so much. And if you're ever thinking or planning or aspiring to be a YouTuber, I would 100% encourage you to go for it, okay? And if you need a collaboration, you're welcome anytime. Just find me. My Instagram, I am Akot, and then on YouTube, Akot TV or Being Akot, okay? So let's support each other, let's continue growing, and I'm looking forward to see how you guys are progressing.